following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. I am a conservative. A lot of people say I treat them like dogs, but they do seem to get better. Now, if you have a personal health challenge you want to ask about, if you have a health challenge of a friend, a loved one, a workmate, or if you want to talk about medical politics or the home-based business opportunity, give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And we also have some priority lines open. You can go directly to us. It's 831-685-1080. Again, the priority line open, 831-685-1080. Very rare, but open now. And I want to talk about obesity. We're the number one obese nation in the world. We kind of switch back and forth with Mexico, but today we're the number one obese nation in the world again. And we have a terrible problem. It's a false theory that obesity is caused by eating too much and lack of exercise. It's actually caused by a nutritional deficiency of nutrients that are no longer found in your food. And the only way to deal with obesity is to supplement properly, and then obesity just goes away to half a pound to 2 pounds a day, as long as you stay in your 90 essential nutrients, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids. The obesity will never come back. Now, by contrast, the medical approach to obesity is gastric bypass surgery and other types of stomach surgery, right? And, of course, that does not deal with the nutritional deficiency, and so you're going to wind up with continuing, ever-growing problems, more and more medications. You might lose a little bit of weight, but you're not going to live very long if you get the gastric bypass. Once again, the medical system goes exactly the wrong direction. Then going to the gym, that's fun, great social. You can kind of tone up a little bit, but don't expect to lose that 25, 50, 75, 100 pounds or more unless you get your calories down to 500 calories a day. Now, that's according to the Loyola School of Medicine in the University of Loyola University, the School of Medicine in Chicago, and they came out in January of 2009 that exercise alone will not make you lose weight. It was a 10-year study, and everybody freaked out. Exercise physiologists went to Chicago and looked at all their data by color. They're right. And 8 months later, August of 2009, it was a cover story in Time magazine, exercise alone will not make you lose weight. You got to get your calories down to 500 calories a day to lose weight. And you get your calories back up to 1,000 calories and you're not taking the 90 essential nutrients, guess what? You're going to gain all the weight back plus. So I urge you to contact your Youngevity associate, get a hold of the book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. And there is a CD and a DVD to go along with it, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, by the same title. Epigenetics, the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission, and a brand new CD out, A Stick of Butter Day Keeps the Doctor Away. I really urge you to get that one, A Stick of Butter Day Keeps the Doctor Away. And then, of course, Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity. It also discusses type 2 diabetes and the metabolic syndrome. And then we have the book Energy Crisis. And this book, Energy Crisis, goes into the keto diet. We have a keto caramel shake. We have a keto caramel bar, meal bar. And so you don't have to sit there and count calories and how many carbohydrates and how many fats and proteins and things. It's all done for you. It's all pre-made. Just open up the package and slam it down. And you could have 2 meals a day, either the keto caramel shake, and then the second meal would be the bar, or 2 keto caramel shakes, or 2 keto caramel bars a day. And then the third meal, put it on a small salad plate, just slightly bigger than a coffee cup saucer, and you have some steamed vegetables and some eggs, and steamed vegetables and poultry, or steamed vegetables and fish, or steamed vegetables and red meat. Nothing fried, no processed meats, no oils, no olive oil, coconut oil, margarines, mayonnaise, and cooking oils, and no gluten, no wheat, barley, and oats. As part of the obesity problem, people absorb too much. They can't absorb nutrients, but they can absorb calories because of gluten intolerance problems. Okay, so it's imperative to stay away from gluten, wheat, barley, rye, oats, and even good grains that don't have gluten in them, like rice and millet. There's still even gluten-free bread. One slice of gluten-free bread will drive your sugar up faster than a heaping tablespoon of sugar. And so you still have to watch those kinds of things. But again, contact your young TV associate and ask for the book Dead Doctors Don't Lie and the CD, DVD by the same title, the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission. And also, I want you to get a hold of the new CD, A Stick of Butter a Day Keeps the Doctor Away. And Hell's Kitchen, the book, the subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, Cure Obesity. It also discusses type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. And then don't forget, Energy Crisis goes into the keto diet and how it works, goes into calorie management using proteins and fats and carbohydrates and sugars and so forth. And this is the problem. We have an energy crisis because we have a nutritional deficiency. The nutrients that are necessary to prevent and reverse obesity are no longer found in your food, so you must supplement. This supplementation must go on forever because in 5 years or 10 years, it'll be worse. There'll be less of those nutrients in the food. Right now, there's very little or none, and so we have to consciously supplement them. And this is where doctors make the huge mistake, and that's why we're the number one obese nation in the world, because it's not lack of exercise, eating too much. It's being obese is a nutritional deficiency. Kind of strange, but that's true. So we're looking for help. If you're interested in helping us and becoming a student of this information, helping your neighbors, helping your church mates, and you can make your church obesity-free, like in 6 months. We get people who are 588 pounds, 620 pounds. We get people who are 325 pounds, 400 pounds, and they'll lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And in 7 months, they go from 440 pounds down to 165 pounds. They'll go from 588 pounds down to 140 pounds. Okay? It's an amazing thing. When you give the body the raw material, it wants to heal itself. Your body wants to be slim and trim and good-looking, but you got to give it the right stuff, the 90 essential nutrients. Well, we'll be back with more Truth, Justice, and the Longevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach today, call us on the priority line at 831-685-1080, toll-free 888-379-2552. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Longevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local longevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity and the 90 for Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. If you want to call on the direct line, give us a call on the priority line, 831-685-1080. Again, the priority line, direct call to us, 831-685-1080. Well, if you're going to do the Youngevity business as a business, I urge you to contact your Youngevity associate and ask them, of course, for the trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and aromatherapy oils. That's a trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy. If you've never run a business, for yourself or anybody else, and you want to get also the book called Wall Street for Kids and learn how to be profitable, learn how to make a business plan, learn how to get all the tax breaks that billionaires get. That's right. You want the tax breaks that billionaires get. You want to pay little or no taxes, right? You want to be able to use your money to grow your business as opposed to paying taxes for the government to do silly things with the money. So if you learn how to properly get all the tax breaks you can get, the way billionaires do, guess what? You'll be able to use that money for things that will grow your business. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, this one, I believe you are completely vindicated. Because in this CNN story, they're talking about the healthy benefits of eating eggs. They said, are eggs healthy? Say, in some ways, eggs are very good for you. They're nutrient-dense food, contain high-quality protein, and they have 9 essential amino acids that your human body can't make, so you have to supplement them in your diet. Protein in eggs can help build muscle as well as boost satiety, both of which are important for weight control. It's also a good source of vitamin D and a source of nutrient choline. Can also help prevent against birth defects. Contains vitamin A, vitamin B12, riboflavin, and the antioxidant selenium, as well as lutein and zeaxanthin. And they say which also helps keep your eyes healthy. They say most of the calories and vitamins and minerals are in the yolk. And then they go, what about the cholesterol in eggs? It's true that eggs are high in dietary cholesterol, but it's also found in the yolk. But they're low in saturated fat, which is a bigger culprit when it comes to raising blood cholesterol levels. And based off all this, they get the green light from the 2015-2020 Dietary Guideline for Americans put out by the government. They say one recent meta-analysis found that higher consumption of eggs, at least one a day, is not associated with an increased risk of coronary heart disease or stroke. A study from Finland found that more than 1,000 men concluded that the egg or cholesterol intakes are not associated with increased risk of coronary artery disease, even in those who are genetically predisposed to experience a stronger effect of dietary cholesterol on blood cholesterol. What is more likely to affect your health is how eggs are prepared, which is something you also talk about not frying them. They're recommending poaching eggs, as you do, and they say that but one serving of Eggs Benedict with bacon and hollandaise sauce, it has about 800 calories and 26 grams of saturated fat. They say, so feel free to enjoy eggs, but watch how you eat them.
Yeah, exactly. And, of course, the top end, of course, they're talking about 1 egg a day, shows us okay. But there was a wonderful study that was done, actually a case report, on one guy who was 88 years old who ate 25 eggs a day for 17 years. He says he's prepared to do it for another 100 years. You have to appreciate that they didn't mention that cholesterol is the raw material for testicles to make testosterone, ovaries to make estrogen and progesterone, and adrenal glands to make adrenal hormones. And so when you cut back on cholesterol in your diet and you use cholesterol-lowering drugs, statin drugs, you have to take Viagra, Cialis, Premarin for your estrogen. You have to take artificial adrenal hormones. And, of course, the pharmaceutical companies make billions of dollars. Then they came up with statin drugs to lower your blood cholesterol. And they created Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is a cholesterol deficiency. So I try, and I get very close. I eat maybe 10 to 12 eggs a day. They're always poached with a soft yolk or soft scrambled butter. The only time I eat soft scrambled eggs is when I make them myself. Because if you eat them in a restaurant or a hotel, guess what? They're either powdered eggs, 20% powdered eggs, 60% oil, and 20% wheat flour. And so not good. So when I go to a restaurant and it says eggs anyway, I get them poached. That way I see the yolks and I know the real eggs. They're not fake eggs. And so this will help maintain your brain, reduce your risk of Alzheimer's disease, get your hormones up, and, of course, they asked this old guy, 88 years old, why. This was published in the New England Journal of Medicine. He said, why do you eat 25 eggs a day? He says, because it gives me the sex life of an 18-year-old. Well, there you go. Okay, well, thank you for bringing everybody up to date on that one, Doug. That's exactly right. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you want to call us direct, let's see here, the direct phone, okay, our priority line is 831-685-1080. The priority line is 831-685-1080. And if you're going to really lose weight, okay, a half pound to 2 pounds a day, I urge you to contact your Longevity associate and ask them for the books. Again, Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause for Entering Obesity. It also discusses type 2 diabetes and the type 2 diabetes and the metabolic syndrome. And then, of course, you want to get a hold of the book, energy crisis and the CDs that are associated with them, and get a hold of the weight loss pack, healthy weight loss pack, 1 per 100 pounds of body weight with a REV, R-E-V, and also get a hold of the keto caramel shake and the keto caramel bar, meal bar replacers, and you lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day, and the magic is you'll never gain the weight back as long as you stay in your 90 for Life program. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to New York, and Cuthbert, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay, Cuthbert, you're on the air.
Yes, Dr. Wallach.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
calling on behalf of a friend who lives in Antigua. She has a daughter who is 25 years old, 5 feet 6 inches, she weighs 272 pounds, and she was diagnosed with hyperthyroidism and G.E.R.D 2 weeks ago, and now she is diagnosed with irritable bowel movement. She has a burning around her navel. She has vomiting and diarrhea after eating. What can we do about it?
Okay, very good. Okay, Charmaine, what's Cuthbert's friend's daughter's problem?
She obviously has a gluten intolerance.
Yes, very, very definitely a gluten intolerance. As for the IBS and you know, this burning and vomiting and all that kind of stuff after eating, that's about the time when it really kicks in. She's had this all her life, getting worse and worse and worse. By the time she's 25 years old, now she weighs 272 pounds at 5'6". I'd like to see her weigh 140. So she needs to lose 132 pounds. And so, what would you do for this young lady here, Charmaine, diet-wise and also supplement program to support healthy weight loss?
Well, she can absorb calories, but not nutrition. So, she needs 3, and I would get her 3 healthy brain and heart packs, but she may not be able to afford 3. So she needs 2 at least, and she can take the Ocean's Gold for the thyroid.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously she's got to get on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, and oats, no burnt animal fat, no oils, none of that.
Okay. And what would you give her specifically to help her with the weight loss?
She could take the REV, the REV.
REV. Very good. Yeah, I'd have her get 2 bottles of the REV as dropper bottles. Have her take 2 droppers full, not 2 drops, but 2 droppers full of the REV under her tongue before each meal. That'll be 1 dropper full under her tongue 30 minutes before each meal, and the second dropper full under her tongue 15 minutes before the meal. Leave it absorbed through her oral tissues. Don't swallow it. Won't hurt her if she swallows it, but it will not give her the maximum benefit if she swallows it. Got to be absorbed through oral tissues. That's REV, R-E-V. And exactly right. A minimum of 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and none of the bad foods, no fried foods, processed meats, oils, and glutens. And then call us every couple of weeks. We'll walk you through it. This gal's going to do fine. We'll be back after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552, lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 90 Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. That's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, the priority lines are available. You give us a call toll-free. No, excuse me, not toll-free. The priority line is not toll-free, 831-685-1080. And the priority line is 831-685-1080. Now, if you're going to actually want to live well beyond 100 chronologically, say 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 plus, well, being biologically 30, 40, 50, contact your Longevity associate and ask for the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission. And along with it, you want the CD called A Stick of Butter a Day Keeps the Doctor Away. And then you also want the book Immortality. It actually goes into the top 20 longevity cultures according to the National Geographic, and what they do that makes them different. Why do they have 40 times 100-year-olds we have? Why do they have 100-year-old per 250 of their population? We only have one per 10,000. And then, of course, the book Rare Earth Spin Cures goes into all the mineral deficiencies and the diseases they create having mineral deficiencies. So, again, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, Epigenetics, and Hell's Kitchen. Rare Earth Spin Cures. Hell's Kitchen won't be bad for weight loss, but Rare Earth Spin Cures for the mineral deficiencies and how you can add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life and the life of your kids. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Texas, and Marina, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Marina, you're on the air.
Wallach.
Hi, how can we help you?
Hi, thank you. Yes, I have my friend's husband. He was put in the hospital last week. They found that he had high triglycerides, diabetic ketoacidosis, and pancreatitis. He's 5'5", weighs 268 pounds. Well, that's what he weighed before, but last week he weighed 235, and she says that now he's like losing a lot of weight drastically and without even trying. He has no history of bronchitis and no dermatitis.
Okay, so he has diabetes, he has pancreatitis, and what else did he have if there's another thing?
High triglycerides?
High triglycerides, okay. High triglycerides can be caused by sugar. Sugar is your worst enemy, and it's the thing that raises triglycerides, not cholesterol, not saturated fat. So got to get rid of all the sugar out of his life. And of course, he's diabetic. That's going to help him there, too. No sugar, natural process. No honey, no molasses, no maple syrup, no corn syrup, absolutely no agave syrup, no fruit juices, no fruit. And why do you think, Charmaine, that he has so many problems and is gaining so much weight, 268 pounds?
Well, I would guess that he's not absorbing, and he's able to absorb sugar, but not nutrition.
Yep.
Which is
okay. And so, what would you give this guy? What would you give this guy? He's 5'5". He should weigh maybe at the most 150 pounds. So he's 110, 120 pounds overweight. What would you do to help him support healthy pancreas maintenance repair, to support healthy blood sugar and also healthy sugar and carbohydrate metabolism at the cellular level, and healthy triglyceride levels, and healthy weight? What would you put him on?
I'd get him on 2 healthy blood sugar packs, and I would add the Immortalium to that, and I would add the Ultimate Daily Classic to that also.
Okay, what specific minerals would be useful for the pancreas?
For the pancreas?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't all 90 essential nutrients?
All 90 essential nutrients, yeah. And so I might go a little heavier. I'd go with 2 healthy brain and heart packs, I think. Okay.
And then add the sweeties.
And then add the sweeties. Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Let's do that. And the Rev. And so again, at 268 pounds, Char is exactly right. I'd have him. Ideally he should take 3 of the healthy brain and heart packs per month. But if that's too much money for him, I wouldn't cut any lower than 2. So a minimum of 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month. Ideally 3. I'd have him get 3 bottles a month of the sweeties, so he could take 3 of those 3 times a day. I'd also have him get the glucogenics and have him take 2 or 3 of those twice a day. And of course, then let's see here, the triglycerides, that'll take care of that. But no gluten, no sugar. Call us in a couple weeks. Let us know what and don't forget the Rev. 2 droppers full under his tongue before each meal. He'll lose a ½ pound, 2 pounds a day, and we'll be back.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget the priority line, 831-685-1080. Again, the priority line is 831-685-1080. And let's see here. If you want some quick references on how to help your family become disease-free, your church to become disease-free, your town to become disease-free, America to be disease-free, get a hold of CDs and DVDs, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Get a hold of the new CD called A Stick of Butter a Day Keeps the Doctor Away. And don't forget what kills billionaires. Everybody wants to know why billionaires die. I mean, they can afford $1,000 a meal. They afford the best doctors. Why is it their average lifespan, according to Forbes magazine, is only 66? Okay. Don't forget what kills billionaires. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Santa Cruz, California. And Eileen, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Eileen, you're on the air.
Hi, Doc Wallach. A real privilege to speak to you again. I saw you at an event up in Northern California back in December. My husband and I attended it with Humble Brian.
Sure.
And so we want to become distributors. I guess MZ's got some storefronts he wants to open here in Santa Cruz.
He will be able to help you accomplish that. He and Humble Brian and MZ will be able to do that for you, get you in the system.
Okay.
You can come in at several different levels. They're all kind of one-time fees. You do have to qualify every month at $150 auto ship, and that way you get a check from us as you get volume. It's all based on commissions. And we're looking for people who want to be students of the information, because I can't be everywhere, right? So we have to build this army of knowledgeable people who will give the information out for free. But, obviously, when people join us, either as a customer, it's free, they can become a customer. It costs them nothing to become what we call a preferred customer. But the beauty of it is people who become a preferred customer or come to us as an associate or a business associate. Guess what? Everybody only pays wholesale. We don't charge retail prices for anything. And that's cool. And then, of course, the customer won't pay you. They'll pay for their products, but they don't pay you for your services. I pay you based on the volume you create, okay?
Okay. That's great. So also, speaking of not being able to be everywhere at once, when are you going to be coming to Santa Cruz again?
Okay, well, I can't answer that here. I'm in Canada.
Oh, you can't?
Okay. What you have to do is go to the meeting locator on your, go to your computer. When you get your ID number, you're able to go to the computer, and there'll be a thing called the meeting locator, and you look at that, and it'll tell you where I'm going to be every day.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Great. And then in the meantime, my youngest brother, he's 51 years old, and he's had major dairy and lactose problems probably all of his life, but over the last 5 years, he's really changed his diet. But now he's having heart issues, and they installed a pacemaker, and so that seemed to help.
Okay, now when you say heart issues, there's a broad range of stuff. What do you mean by heart issues?
Yeah, I guess he has some arrhythmia.
Okay.
I was telling him can be brought on by mineral deficiency.
Yeah,
Is that right?
Stop. I mean, did they give it a name? Anything like preventricular tachycardia, atrial fibrillation, anything like that?
No, because he doesn't have insurance right now, and so they're trying to do the very minimal diagnostic.
No, that's not what I'm asking you. Did they give his problem a name?
I'm not sure, actually.
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay. But he has an arrhythmia.
Yes, and then they installed a pacemaker about 6 months ago, which seemed to give him some help at first, but now he's back in the same boat.
Sure. Okay. Does he have a history of back problems?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you want to ask him. What does your brother weigh?
Oh, he weighs, I would say, about 200 pounds, and he's about 6 foot.
Okay. So, Charmaine, what's the possibility here of Eileen's brother?
Well, in my opinion, he's probably got lost his cartilage between his vertebrae, I would assume, and the nerve that goes through his backbone that controls his heartbeat is being squeezed. So
this is either
mechanical,
mechanical, pinching of the roots of the spinal nerves that originate out of the spinal cord to control the rate and rhythm of the heart. You're quite correct there. You get an A+. And if it affects the upper two chambers of the heart, it's called atrial fibrillation. If it affects the lower two chambers of the heart, it's called preventricular tachycardia. In either case, you get rapid heart rate, you get palpitations, and the heart flops around. And the first thing the doctors do will put a pacemaker in, they'll do a defibrillator, and initially you get a little bit of benefit, and then it doesn't take too many weeks or a month or so, the problem comes back. Because it's not a heart problem, is it, Char? What is the basic problem again?
It's a back problem.
Yeah, it's a back problem. The disc between the vertebrae begin to shrink, and of course this is called degenerative disc disease, and as they get thinner and thinner, the vertebrae get closer together and smash the roots of those spinal nerves. And doctors are too willing to run up the bill of $500,000 for cardiovascular procedures, and it's not a heart problem, it's a back problem. So at 200 pounds, what would you give her brother from a nutritional standpoint to help him out here?
I would give him 2 healthy bone and joint packs, and then I would still add the selenium too.
Okay, 2 healthy bone and joint packs. That'd be a full dose of everything twice a day. You get 2 bottles of selenium so he can actually support, and there's cofactors in our selenium products that actually support and promote maintenance repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae. So you want that. And what should you put on his upper back in between his shoulder blades, from his neck down to the middle of his shoulder blades, right down the middle of his back and an inch on either side of the middle? What would you put on there to reduce some of that inflammation around the roots of those spinal nerves?
I put the CM cream, and he can get a bottle of trauma oil to add to it. The CM cream comes with a healthy bone and joint pack.
Mm-hmm.
He can add some trauma oil to it by buying that, putting it in the trauma oil in the CM cream, and it'll reduce the pain, temporarily until he rebuilds his cartilage back.
Yeah, it'll reduce inflammation, discomfort, and pain, as you say. And of course, what we're looking for here is to reduce the inflammation and edema and swelling around the roots of those nerves, and so that will give a relief to the heart indirectly. But it's a back problem probably rather than a heart problem. But the 90 essential nutrients in the 2 healthy bone and joint packs will also help the heart. And as you said, you can throw in 2 bottles of selenium, which would be 3 of the selenium capsules twice a day, or you could get him 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month, and that would accomplish the same thing. Okay, just give us a call every couple of weeks if you would, Eileen, and let us know how brother's doing, and we'll walk you guys through this. Okay, Doug, let's start another one.
All right, let's head to Fayetteville, Tennessee, and Brenda, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Brenda, you're on the air.
Good. I'll start out by telling you I'm 75 years old. I weigh about 120. I'm 5'6", and I've lost about 15 pounds, not trying to, in the last short while. I told your interviewer there that one of the things I was calling about is I've started having swelling in my feet, and the doctor wants to send me for an echo. I don't want to do that. I've got cataracts and glaucoma. They want me to have surgeries. I don't want to do that. I don't know if it's important to know I have no appendix, and I have no tonsils, and I have no adenoids. They've been gone for decades.
Okay, did you have asthma as a kid?
No, I didn't.
Any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, or rosacea?
I have scalp sores that have been there for over 20 years, and they just move around and never heal.
Okay, I'm sorry, what kind of sores?
Scalp, on my scalp.
Oh, scalp, okay. Mm-hmm. All right, do you have children?
I've given birth to 7 children.
Okay, congratulations. And do any of them have any respiratory problems, asthma, bronchitis, any skin problems, any bowel problems?
I've had throat clearing and drainage in my head and my
No,
sinuses.
your children.
Oh, my children? No, just one ever as a child had some ear problems, but that's all.
You're telling me you have all these kids and none of them have any skin problems or any respiratory problems? I don't believe you. But hang on, we'll be back. We'll give you something to do here after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. According to the CDC, nearly half of all Americans take at least one prescription drug daily. For those over the age of 60, almost 40% are taking at least 5 medications every day, some of those drugs costing hundreds of dollars. Most people struggle to pay for these expensive drugs, but FDI Longevity has the answer with discount pharmacy cards. You can get a 10% and on some drugs up to an 85% discount, up to a 35% discount on hearing aids, and up to a 60% discount on lab tests, even ones for your pets. This card never expires, and best of all, the FDI Longevity card is free. That's right, I said free. Imagine the change in your life with extra change in your pocket. All because you're saving hundreds, if not thousands, on your medical costs with your FDI Longevity discount card. Contact your local FDI Longevity associate and find out how you could get your free pharmacy discount card. And remember, it's free!
Hello, Judy DeVilbiss here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the ultimate classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the ultimate classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go right back to Tennessee and Brenda. Okay, Charmaine?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, again, what's Brenda's basic underlying problem here?
I would say she's got a gluten intolerance, probably.
Yep, well, yeah, 100%. Appendicitis is drop-dead gluten intolerance. It's kind of like irritable bowel syndrome in the appendix kind of thing. Okay. And then she has, let's see here, she has eye problems. Of course, glaucoma is caused by plaque in the little arteries in the eye, increasing the pressure in the eye. Cataracts are caused by free radical damage in the very sensitive proteins of the lens. And then, let's see here, she got some swelling in her legs, and that could be to this irritable bowel syndrome in her colon. And the lymphatic and the blood vessels coming out of the legs has to go through the same system that the colon does to get back the blood and the lymph to the chest, which backs things up. So that causes this sort of unexplained swelling of the feet that the doctors can't figure out. And so at 120 pounds, what would you give her as a supplement program to support maintenance, repair of all this stuff?
Well, I would get her on a healthy brain and heart pack, and I also would give her the Ultimate Daily Classic and the Occutive.
Okay, very good. The Occutive, absolutely. I'd go ahead and get, they only come 30 in a bottle, so I'd get 2 bottles a month, so she can have 2 of those a day, one at breakfast, one at dinner. 1 healthy brain and heart pack per month, get an extra bottle of selenium, so she could take 6 of those, 2, 2, and 2. Everything else divide in half a dose for everything at breakfast and dinner. And then, of course, how many eggs would you have her eat?
At least 6.
Oh, yeah, at least 6. I mean, they have to be poached with a soft yolk, soft boiled with soft yolk, soft scrambled in butter, not fried, not over easy, not cooked in oils or any way, shape, or form. And you want to maintain or increase your weight a little bit. You can throw in our basic shake, protein shake, Slender Effects, and make it with half and half for heavy whipping cream. Instead of water, you make it with water, you can lose weight. You make it with half and half or heavy whipping cream, you'll gain muscle mass, and maybe even a little bit more fat under the skin so you don't look so thin. And then also, you can throw some of your eggs in there. You can put 3 eggs at breakfast in your morning shake and 3 eggs in your evening shake, and that's a pleasant way to get that. And you can put some of your supplements in there too. And so, okay. Let's just start there. Let's not get too heavy. I want to keep the cost down. And, give us a call in 2 weeks and 4 weeks and 6 weeks, Brendan. We'll walk you through this. But check with your kids and see what problems they might have. And if you have daughters, find out about your grandkids from your daughters and see if they've passed anything on to them. Again, we're looking for asthma, bronchitis, skin problems, eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, rosacea, bowel problems, diverticulitis, appendicitis, irritable bowel syndrome, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, that kind of stuff. And, of course, if there's any birth defects in any of the kids, that would be useful to know. None of it's genetic. It all is secondary to the nutritional deficiencies caused by low absorption rate, caused by damaged intestines by the gluten. And so we want to investigate all that, make sure that everybody's informed, and we'll add many healthful years to their life, saving them an enormous amount of unnecessary misery, save them an enormous amount of money for doing things that are just dealing with symptoms as opposed to getting to the root cause of the problem. And certainly we'll want to hear from you, please, Brenda, about yourself and your children and grandchildren. In 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, we'll walk you through all this. Okay, how much time we have here, Doug?
Get about 45 seconds.
45 seconds. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take it. Remind everybody, the books of the day are Dead Doctors Don't Lie, Epigenetics, The Death of Genetics Through Easy Transmission, Hell's Kitchen, and Energy Crisis. And, of course, we're looking to help people lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And the magic is they'll never gain the weight back as long as they stay on the 90 essential nutrients. But if they need to lose more than 10, 15 pounds, which you can do just gluten-free, you want to throw in the REV, R-E-V, 1 dropper full under the tongue. Let it absorb your oral tissues, 30 minutes for each meal, 1 dropper bottle per month per 50 pounds that you need to lose. If you need to lose like 10 to 50 pounds, it's 1 dropper bottle of REV per month. If you need to lose 51 pounds to 100 pounds or more, you want 2 bottles of REV per month, and that will get you through. Okay. Well, thank you so much, everybody. We had some great testimonies and questions today. Thank you so much, Charmaine. Beautiful day today. You had a great day, A+, A+. Thank you so much, Doug and Billy. Superlative job again for you guys. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.